Hello. So this is my first intro to my new series of this channel. And so my name is Lauren. My artist name is Bamboo. And yeah, I'm a singer, dancer, writer, acupuncturist, holistic doctor, personal trainer. I've always just wanted to be a singer and dancer since I started dancing when I was like 2, 3, and then danced all the way through high school and then quit because I was drinking and doing drugs. And by the time I was 8 I had a really bad self-worth, self-confidence problem. Grew up in not the most supportive family of alcoholics on both sides, from small town next to Boston, Massachusetts, called Marblehead. Anyway, that's me in a nutshell. And the reason why I even got my degrees, my master's, my bachelor's, master's, and doctorate in San Diego was just because I was told that I didn't have a chance pursuing who I was, essentially what I felt in deep within who I was, even before anything. There was no chance. Don't be stupid. Don't be a singer. You can't be an artist. Oh my goodness, you have to be either a doctor or a lawyer. Make your money. You can do whatever you enjoy on the side, but you must go to medical school. You must be a doctor. After high school, it's like fucking 95 degrees in San Diego right now, and I'm in my car, not turned on, not with the AC, because the Bluetooth, even though I turned it off on my phone, is fucking with this recording. So I'm just out here sweating before I go to work. Yes, but so yeah, my channel right now is just gonna be like a vlog of like me, who I am, what I stand for, the things that I've learned as a holistic doctor, as a person who immediately realized that natural care, natural health is the only true health. And that movement, the reason why I got my personal training degree was after I got my license and started doing acupuncture treatments. And acupuncture and just holistic Eastern medicine is so misunderstood, which of course it is here in the West, in America. Why would it not be? But what I noticed both with any type of medicine is that we're so programmed to think that we don't know how to take care of ourselves, so we have to go outsource and pay for somebody else to tell us what's wrong with us, give us a diagnosis, tell us a treatment, just totally give up our own autonomy, our own power in the fact that our health is our own. Our health is made up of our habits, what we do every day, not just on a physical level, but on an emotional, mental, spiritual level. The things that we think, the things that we tell ourselves inside our brains, that other mind that speaks to the person, the thing that's listening to that's a whole nother fucking video. But health has to do with the habits and the things and the thoughts that you choose to have and drive your days every day. And daily movement and continual progressive strength training is fucking essential for health. Okay, so that's what I realized as an acupuncturist. And most people come for pain that's chronic pain that no doctor can really touch, understand, give them a true diagnosis, obviously, because that type of medicine is meant for prescribing medications and keeping you in the system, not really helping you learn about yourself and learn about the things that you chose, either consciously or subconsciously, that got you into this situation in the first place. No. So yeah, holistic health is not about the treatment that I can give to you, given acupuncture or any orthopedic doctor or any surgery or anything. Health is not about what somebody else can do for you. It's maybe if you find the right true helper, doctor, whatever it is, teacher, if they can really be of help in like investigating the habits and the things that have brought you up to this point. And then, because that's what holistic medicine is we ask you all these questions to observe into your life, to then find the little culprits that, okay, this has now, these choices, these small choices that you did every day, whether it's diet, lifestyle, thought process, mindset, that now has compounded tiny steps over weeks, months, years, decades, and now it's been 30 years that you've had this exact same mindset, that you've held this exact same grudge, or that you did or didn't do this type of exercise that was not so essential for your longevity, for your progression. Like people are like, I'm so healthy, I eat salads and do yoga, but then they have things wrong with them that show up 10 years later after being like a strict yogi or whatever it may be. Not just yoga, even like bodybuilders and people that do strength training still like aren't taking into account like holistic ways of being, where then they get so strong that they lose the range of motion, they lose the mobility so much, and then you're stuck in certain places physically. But then also there's also and always a mental and emotional component that goes along with that. Anyway, this is like a long rant of like, I guess, holistic medicine and the reason why I got my personal training and strength and conditioning coach certification, to just kind of supplement the fact when I started my practice that like, so the patients and the clients know that I'm not just going to give you an acupuncture treatment and then all of a sudden you're going to feel better and it's magic and it's voodoo. Because that's what people kind of said to me. Oh, I sought you out because I have this pain. I don't want to do any changes. I want to call you, pay you, you do your voodoo and I'll feel better. And I was getting that too, where people were like, oh, you just do your treatment and I feel better. And, I'll be good for the next week or 2 or 3 and I'll call you back and we'll do the same thing. And then I was like, no, like I see that your pain is coming from, actually a weakness somewhere else in the body. So the reason why you feel better after my treatment is because essentially an acupuncture treatment is just a nervous system reboot. We use the points on the channels that are along these fascial lines in the body that do certain things to that channel that then balance all the channels and the organs that are connected to that channel. By the way, I am writing a book called Western Translation of Eastern Medicine that explains all of this in super basic terms. It's like not even 10 pages. And I'm going to release that really soon. I'm almost done. I'm editing it. So that will be out for you guys to have, because it's also another thing that I just realized, like, I want people to understand what holistic medicine is. And then another thing is that being an acupuncturist and like natural medicine doctor, the type of people that it attracts is like vegans, vegetarians, yogis, people that just kind of have this like spiritual ego, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to, talk bad about whatever anyone's choices are, but yeah. I also, because I'm of the school of protein, amino acids, grass-fed regenerative food, we exist as humans as one part of this giant whole, whatever you want to call it, universe, existence, Tao in Taoism, which is something I bring up in the book, which is how I actually got to my name, Bamboo. Bamboo is like, a piece of nature. In Taoism, which is like a part of Buddhism, they use certain parts of nature to observe and then use to be like, because they represent certain kind of virtues of how to maintain balance in life and deal with all of the ups and downs of life. So like bamboo is strong, flexible, and empty, and all of those things make it so special and powerful. There is strength in emptiness. You are just as strong as you are flexible. Like when the snow falls on bamboo, it bends and bends and bends, it doesn't break. And then when the spring and summer comes out and the snow melts, it comes right back up into its straight and strong, stature. It's also extremely strong in this because it's empty and hollow on the inside. So like as like an actual, you know, raw material, it's super strong. Like if you go to like a bamboo forest or something and you even just touch it, you notice how strong it is, but really it's totally empty on the inside. So your strength, it comes from your emptiness. Also, emptiness of the past, emptiness of any expectations of the future. So you can truly be in the present moment and absorb and soak up what is going on. Because if you're not really just kind of in these moments that exist every second, then you're in the past and you're in the future. And then that's what creates anxiety. That's what creates mental, you know, issues. Anxiety, depression, whatever it is. So expectations are resentments waiting to happen. That's something, when I read that, was like, wow, because exactly, you know, like you have an expectation, meaning you're constantly living in the future. You're expecting something to happen and really you don't know what's going to happen. And then that takes you out of like what you're doing in that moment. That really is what you should be focused on, because that's truly all that exists. If you think about presence and existence and experience in like the quantum physics terms, on that level, from that perception, like there's no such thing of the past, there's no such thing of the future, unless you like continually decide to keep those memories alive. Like your brain doesn't know the difference, and this goes into just quantum physics, and Joe Dispenza talks about it a lot. Your brain doesn't know what the fuck's going on. All it knows is what you are focusing on. So if you choose to focus on what happened 10 years ago and then relive that over and over again, your body is reliving that chemically, hormonally, neurologically, you know, and then you can never, you know, move on. And so that's something about like when they say let go, like you're not in that space anymore. Yeah, it affected you, and yeah, it has created something about who you are now, but what it means to like take control of your life and yourself is that understand the things that have happened and have memories, and be grateful for what they have created in you, because now you can use that as wisdom to make better choices, to use that in any situation that maybe has nothing to do with what had happened, but just to make a choice in this moment that you're in now that will help you progress through life, be more productive, because of what you've experienced. Now you have this wisdom, whereas if you didn't experience that before, you wouldn't have that wisdom. So now you're in this other situation where the choice is now a little bit more immature, because you didn't have that experience that brought you into this more mature type of being. Anyway, I digress, as they say, or whatever. I have a lot to say. It's taken me a long time to like really just choose to say these things to the public and just put it on my channel, because I also, with everything that I've learned and read and kind of, I guess, hoarded, I just feel like everybody's talking about this stuff. I don't need to be talking about it. What the fuck does it matter what I say, you know? Like, especially with like carnivore eating and you know what true healthy diet is in terms of like replenishing your neurologic system by having saturated fats. And it's the opposite of what mainstream food says to us, is that, oh, unsaturated fat is good. No, unsaturated fat is toxic as fuck. Saturated fat is the only healthy fat. But then, you know, as an acupuncturist, I can't tell this to my vegan, vegetarian patients that are coming to me for digestive issues. And then I'm like, it's the giant kale salads, you know, just as simple as that. Like, my treatments aren't going to help you if you need to stop eating a kale salad, you know, with these fucking seed oil fucking dressings. Like, and none of it has any nutrition. You're just eating like a fucking squirrel, and you're skinny as fuck. So then there's that other ego component where people are telling you you look great because you're a size 0. and you're just totally malnourished because everything you eat all day, every day has zero nutritional value, no fat-soluble vitamins. You're withering away, but people glorify it because you're skinny and you look good and you're a size 0 in that aloe yoga outfit. So whatever, that's a whole nother video. I really need to organize my thoughts here and like start from the beginning, or just pick a place to be the beginning. But again, my name is Lauren, also Bamboo. I am a holistic doctor. I don't like to say acupuncturist because I actually just stopped doing acupuncture. I use the technique to do acupressure because really what people need is like just to relax, to feel good. That nervous system reboot that an acupuncture treatment does, you can do that with acupressure as well. That's why massages feel good. You just bring the nervous system from sympathetic into parasympathetic, and then that creates this whole canvas for the body to heal itself, because that's what the body is made to do, as long as you give it the right tools to do so. And yeah, and a personal trainer, because movement and progressive strength training, getting stronger and not doing the same type of workouts or using the same 5, 8, 10 pound dumbbells, you know, every month after month. Like, you need to progress in your strength training, because then mind, body, spirit, as you get stronger in the body, you're also same time getting stronger in the mind. Because if you think about it, when you're in that challenging exercise, what is it that's saying challenge? Like, it's your mind. Like, you're growing mental strength and endurance at the exact same time that you're growing your muscles physically. So I think there's something really fucking spiritual about strength training. I'm obsessed with it. That's a whole nother video and topic and all the things. But yeah, so that's why I would rather, you know, help people make personalized, individualized strengthening sequences, cater to them specifically, so that they can go forth and do that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week and get stronger and feel that strength, and then notice that their health is within them, is not about calling me every week, giving you a treatment, having this feel good frou-frou, you know, bullshit. Oh, she's such a great healer. No, like, you're the healer. The reason why humans are called healers is because our body heals. Like, when we get hurt, our body heals itself with time. You get a cut on your finger, what does it do? Like, over time, you watch it bleed and then scab up, and then all of a sudden you have a scar or no scar, but then the cells regenerate, the skin covers itself back up. Like, that's what it means. That's what the word healer means and why it pertains to human beings. We have healing mechanisms within ourselves. It's not about calling some other healer, guru, shaman, whatever the fuck. You are the guru, you are the shaman. And it's just about learning that and believing that. You have to believe something to then go forth and do that, right? Like, that's a whole thing that we can talk about with discipline, motivation, whatever. It starts with you believing something first. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm an artist. And music, of course, art. Dance is art. Writing is art. Production is art. Movement, exercise is art. And I wish I had pursued music my whole life, but I went to school and spent so much time drinking and doing drugs. I am now 5 years sober, and I feel amazing in that sense, you know, not dealing with the hangovers, or that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, so my name is Lauren Bamboo, doctor, personal trainer, artist. Nice to meet you. And I'm gonna be doing videos like this, explaining my first book, Western Translation of Eastern Medicine. I think that I'll have a little course that like couples with it, that can help you kind of like just educate yourself, have little quizzes go along with it, so you can like really understand what I'm talking about and not just read the book half-ass kind of thing. And just go from there. I have a billion other topics that I've written down that will be my next books and courses. I'm here to help you in terms of telehealth. If you want to talk about diet and exercise, my favorite thing is to help people sequence a strengthening exercise and then go forth from there. You don't need me. What I do with certain people is, if I can't meet them, I'm in San Diego, California. If I can't meet them in person and like train them together, I record myself doing the sequence that is catered to them specifically, send that to them, and then they can just use that, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week for a few weeks, a few months, and then once they feel better, once they notice that they're getting stronger, then I tweak the sequence and we do something new, and that gives them, I like to just really send the message to people that your health is on you, and Western medicine is not here to help us. We don't need a diagnosis, we don't need labs, we don't need checkups. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit, and we are so strong as fuck, and that's a whole nother topic, where all of this programming, conditioning, education, all the bullshit propaganda that is put out there is meant to take away the fact, take away our knowing how powerful we really are on like this infinite fucking level. Like, there is no ceiling to how strong we truly are. The sky is not the limit, your mind is. So I hope you're having a good day, and I hope to connect with you guys. Please leave comments, subscribe if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you would like to talk about. I have a lot to say, but also have shut my mouth for so many years, and I think that this is my next calling. I need to just speak my mind and be here for and with you guys, whatever I can do within this collective of people. We're in a crazy time right now, and who knows what the fuck's gonna happen, but I'm also looking for some friends, for companions, for a partner. I would love to love, my friends and a man. I've been single for a long time now, since I got sober, and I noticed that something's missing in my life, like just sharing that companionship, partnership, which I never really had because I had unhealthy relationships because I was unhealthy in my mind, so that mirrored outward. But I'm different now. It's been over 5 years, and I'm ready to share that again. I also meant to, in this video, share a little chapter from this book, Your Forces and How to Use Them by Prentice Mulford. It's huge. It's amazing. Every fucking page is mind-blowing, but there's a chapter in here about what I was just saying with a man and a woman, and the very spiritual and necessary connection for a whole happy and healthy life. And so I was reading that, and I really want to share that with you guys. So I think on the next video, maybe I'll just do a little one sharing that chapter, because it's eye-opening. Yeah, so I love you so much. I hope you're having a beautiful day. See you next time.